What's up, guys? It's your fire type enthusiast of Elite Four United. It's Blaze. Today, we're going to be starting a brand new series on Roria Conquest. This is, in my opinion, the best Brick Bronze remake, and the reason I say that is because I didn't personally agree with the whole unobtainable being behind a paywall on Brick Bronze Forever. This one doesn't have that. So I actually really enjoy that. I enjoy a lot of the stuff that they do here, which is fantabulous. They have, as you guys can see up here, an Elite Four. The goals for this series are going to be getting a max Pokédex, working towards a shiny living dex, and of course, being at some point rank number 1 on the PvP board. So I definitely look forward to sharing this journey with you guys. And so without further ado, we're going to start off by spending a lot of Robux here, but we're going to go ahead and pick up every single starter that you can get. Let's see. And because they actually have Hisuian forms, we have to pick up a couple duplicates. Two of the duplicates are, two Cyndaquils. That's going to be one of the duplicates. Then we're going to pick up 2 Oshawotts. And last but not least, we're going to pick up 2 Decidueyes. So let's go ahead. I believe it's like 10 Robux a piece. How much Robux is this going to cost me? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wait. Like 26, I think? 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 24. 25, 26. Okay, so yeah, 26. 28 actually. 28. So how much does it cost? 28. 10 Robux each. So it's going to cost me about 280 Robux. Whew, expensive. But let's go ahead and knock that out, shall we? So we got to pick up a Bulbasaur. And I'm not going to force you guys to go through me buying all of these Pokemon, so I will cut back to whenever we have finished purchasing all of the starters. I'll see you guys in just one moment. Alright guys, almost 300 Robux later, we have officially every starter plus a duplicate of Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil to hopefully get those Alolan forms whenever we get there. As you guys can see from the Pokédex number up here in the top right hand corner and the Pokédex over here itself, like I said, we have them all. Now I'm thinking the ones I would love to use, it's my favorite fire type of all time, and it was the Pokemon who introduced me to Pokemon. It was my first ever starter, and Pokemon Soul Silver, Cyndaquil. Love Typhlosion. I'm thinking for a nice water type, one of my favorites, easily, I have to go with a nice... I'm actually stuck between 2 of them, I'm not gonna lie. Because I love Greninja, but Greninja's basic. Honestly, I think we go Poplio. Kind of a weird opinion. It's like in my top 3. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. My favorite's easily Piplup, but like... I don't know if we use Piplup. I think we use Poplio. It's a nice, unique one. Nobody really uses Poplio. So I'm thinking that, and then of course you can't go wrong with Spirigato. Or Sprigatia. Or Sprigatito, or whatever you want to call it. I think you can go wrong with it. 100%. But that will come after, well, we beat Jake. So, let's get this rolling. Alright. Oh, that's super cool. Wow, okay. And I have like the instant turn turned on. I'll quickly turn that off for you guys. This is actually really cool. I do really enjoy this like UI. There we go. We got 2 Pokeballs. And there we go. A town map. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Looks like we have a daily bonus as well. That's super awesome. We're going to go into settings here though, and we are going to turn off fast forward. That way battles are a little bit more enjoyable for you guys. And what I actually find most enjoyable about this one is it's actually a route guide. So we can start off by catching a bunch of Pokemon. So I really enjoy. So I'm going to try to catch this one off rope. Bingo. Now I do actually believe there's more than 5 here. I believe. Let me look at this really fast. No, we're not going to nickname our Rookity. Where is the route guide? Is it this? No. What is it? Aha! Here it is. Ooh, gotta scroll all the way up, guys. Alright. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Pokemon here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're actually just going to come back for this in a little bit. Gonna go ahead and hopefully take this out in one hit. Nice. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna pop another Ember right here. Alright. We're actually going to quickly as well, we're going to put Cyndaquil up here. There we go. Alright. All right, perfect. There we go. And Cynical's actually going to be level 7, so it's awesome. Awesome for us. Actually, what's this roulette? What's in here? Ooh. Should we do one, you guys? Ooh, 125. Alright, maybe not. Not right now, not right now. They do have some starters on there, though, which is pretty cool. And we need all the money we can get. We might buy some money, honestly, but we'll see. Woo! Agility. Interesting. Pidgey? Uh-oh. Whatever will we do? Alright, let's go ahead and knock it out. I actually lived. Interesting. What a beautiful critical. That critical hit mattered 100%. There we go. I need to train my Pokemon more. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Aha, there it goes. I was wondering when Jake would pop back up. I thought he popped back up like before you touch the wall, but I guess it is when you join. Or when you hit the wall. I'm so much taller than everybody here, it's hilarious. I wouldn't mind encountering a random Pokemon just to use a Pokeball on it, but I don't think we're gonna find that here. Nope. That sucks. No! I didn't mean to do that. No, go back through. Alright, let's... Yeah. How did she even take it, bro? She's gotta look up to me, bro. She literally looks up to me. And we're climbing her house. Alright. Alright. I need that. I need that right there. Shadow Lugia, easily the coolest Pokemon. I'll die on that hill if I have to. And we have the Pokemon Center here, so we can actually pick up a beautiful, beautiful, like 50 Pokeballs, I'd say. Wow! I guess he's taking a lunch break. So we're actually going to go in here. Poke Shop. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. So it looks like we have an actual like Pokemon shop here. Ooh. That is something to look into, guys. Okay. We'll buy 100,000. Yeah, we'll buy 100,000. Buy 500 Pokeballs. I got a Premier Ball, thank you. Yeah, no, maybe at a later date, if we end up really enjoying this, we can definitely look into actually buying some of those Shadow Pokemon, because that's super cool. Definitely, definitely. Um, wow, looking through here, we have so many beautiful options. Definitely got to get my kitty cat. Yeah, I kind of like this. Kind of like this. What in the world is he doing? But no, that's actually super awesome. That we can get a Bidoof and these guys as well. So this is actually super awesome. 100%. We'll definitely be copying that 100% if all goes well. So maybe we'll even make that a new video on like a live stream. Looks like we have a raid den off over there. Did they give me 1 Premier Ball or 50? I think it depends on the game. Okay, yeah, give me 1. If you guys buy 500 Pokeballs, you can get 1 Premier Ball. What a steal, guys. But I'm actually... It's something that even on my main Pokemon saves, on like the actual games... Excuse me, guys. It's nighttime right now as I'm filming this, so excuse my potential yawning throughout the videos. But it is actually a staple of mine on my mainline Pokemon saves, where I have a... Okay, I didn't mean the one shot. Alright. It is a staple, as I said, of me in general. I do love shiny hunting, and as I was making my shiny living decks for the main games, I actually ended up doing that a lot. Where I think 99% of the Pokemon I captured, including all of the legendaries, were all in the actual Pokeball. Because I'm weird. I like to stick true to the anime. And in the anime, you rarely ever saw anything other than a Pokeball. So, I definitely do try to stay true to the anime there. In that aspect, I should say. Okay, we're gonna be doing like no damage now. I think 1 more should get it into the red, right? No. 1 more gets it in the red. There's no way. What? Just get into the red. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it. Excellent. We're actually gonna level up. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna level up. I guess I was wrong there. So who are we missing here? Let me see. Bite. Interesting. I did not mean to kill that, now that I think about it. I was looking at my phone, look at the route guide. So we have Rookity. Fletchling. There we go. Another new one. You did lower my attack, but not enough to warrant me hitting you again. So he's done Eccentric, Squovit, Wurple, Lechonk, Bunnelby, Pidgey, and Zigzagoon. Let's see here. Here's center it. I'm gonna tackle you. Okay, he's already in the red. That was totally scary. See here, a bumblebee as well. I try to be cheeky there and throw it into the ball. Alright, so let's go ahead and capture. And we just caught Bumblebee, so we'll scratch him off the list here. Alright. We definitely still got our work cut out for us. There we go, here's a Pidgey, which is lovely bubbly. And actually I also have a Centric. I totally forgot about him. Ooh, don't die. Let's see. Oh no. One of our first, I think it might be our first real fail out of capture. Okay, we got it the second time. Lovely. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we got Pidgey now. We should just need Zigzagoon, Lechonk, Wurple, and Squavit. Speak of the devil. You are level 2 though. So I'm gonna try to be cheeky. You're level 2. You're a Squavit. Stay at the Pokeball. Perfect. Alright, so it's just Lechonk, Wurmple, and Zigzagoon. Okay, so this is not one of the ones that we're looking for. Let's see. This is gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be like an hour-long search for the last 3. I'm calling it. Not the right one again. We're realistically just getting the same ones over and over again now. Let me try a different patch of grass. There we go. Just what we needed. So now we have Zigzagoon. Okay. Now for the fun part. Magnitude? What? Okay, I guess. Yeah, so we're just looking for Wurmple and Lechonk now. Oh, it's gonna be one of these days. A Wooloo. Not quite what we need. A Squavit. Oh, come on. Just a Lechonk and a Wurmple. We need the new and the old. That's like one generation older. Not quite what we're looking for here. Nope. We're doing it, guys. This small patch of grass has what we're looking for. Trust. Trust in the small grass. Okay, I'll tell you guys what. I'll be back as soon as we find these last two Pokemon. I don't want you guys having to sit here and wait and skip through the video waiting for me to find this guy. So I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, guys. We finally found Lechonk, and we had caught a Wurmple very shortly after I ended up ending, or at least cutting up to this point. But with that being done, we now have all the possible encounters on Route 1. Meaning next stop is going to be Gale Forest. It was in that small patch of grass. What I tell you guys? Have faith. Alright, let's go on ahead and go. Alright, so we're going to have quite a few captures down here as well. Which we're going to need a daytime as well. So we're going to have to hurry up and quickly hit hit these nighttime encounters. And then rush on and hopefully during the daytime get some new encounters as well. Alright. So, we're going to do another jump cut here, because I don't want you guys to have to sit through waiting for me to capture everything. So, as soon as we have all of these Pokemon, I will be right back, you guys. See you guys in just a sec. Alright, guys. Over an hour and a half later, we finally have the last Pokemon on the list here at the Gale Forest. Holy moly. This was definitely a journey to say the least. I mean, it was taking forever. A part of me honestly was starting to think maybe we just weren't going to make it. But we did. Because where'd the goats? Oh, now this Pikachu, it's the last one. It took so long to finally get this Pikachu. Oh man, it feels great to finally see it here in action though. To finally throw a Pokeball at its face, assuming we ever get to catch it, right? That's assuming we get lucky. I wish it was a male. I do prefer the male Pikachu's tail, but eventually we can, through breeding, get a male Pikachu and evolve it and everything like that. But oh man, now it's the fun part. Just gonna throw Pokeballs until it catches, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh man. I have actually as well changed up the team. So what I've decided to do here is to, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, what is that like clunky noise? We've been through like 3 different day cycles. It's currently daytime right now. I turned the VFX off, but it is hailing now. In here, it'll start to hail again here soon. Because I just turned the VFX back on. So in case you're wondering what that like clicking noise is, it's hail. But I decided to kind of change it up here. So we have 2 fire types, 2 water types, and 2 grass types. And I kind of opted to go with a Charizard, or like 1 Mega per typing. So we are actually going to change out my Chespin here for a grass type Mega. But yeah. So let me see. I'm kind of looking at Mega Sceptile or Mega Venusaur. Probably Venusaur. So I actually, kind of an odd opinion, Venusaur, my favorite grass type ever. I love Venusaur to death. But that's essentially what we're gonna go with. Gives us nice coverage, so can't say I hate it. Cannot say I hate it at all. All right. I would like for all of these guys to be level 10. As you can see, it's not going to take much longer, honestly. So we just got to battle a couple of trainers. I did battle this guy by accident. I was hoping to save all the battles for you guys, but I got bored. I pulled up TikTok on my phone and kind of just started scrolling. So admittedly, that's where that came from. But I did leave all these trainers over here. No shinies, sadly, though. Throughout all of those encounters, no shinies, but it's alright. Let's go level 8. Almost level 9. Let's go ahead and pop another Ember. Home Claws, interesting. Alright. So let's go ahead and get these guys to level 10 really quickly. Boom. Go ahead, pop another Ember here. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Charmander now level 10. Alright, the rest of these Pokemon will just kind of level up with time and catch up with one another. Where is my XP share? There we go. Oh, Lord, it feels great to finally have that over with. You guys do not understand how long that took. But as you guys can see, the top right corner, we're actually close to the 50 mark, which is super cool. We're definitely making it up there. There are a couple people with a lot. And in case you guys are wondering, the biggest reason I want to also complete the Pokedex is I'm a completionist. I love, I guess, living dexes. You know, like I said, I love the shiny hunt, everything like that. And I would love to death. I would absolutely love to have a Magearnia. And that is the one Pokemon that you get as a reward for actually successfully winning. I'm not doing that with you. No, thank you. But that is what you get as a reward for catching all the Pokemon in this game and completing the Pokedex is in Magearnia. So I believe it's the Pokeball variant, so that's pretty cool. There we go. Kakuna is down. Pop a water gun here. All right. And thankfully, oh, good goodness, there will be one more catching area. Ooh, yeah, 10. There'll be one more area to catch a bunch of Pokemon in. However, to save you guys from another cut randomly having to appear in the video, I'm going to do that off screen. That way you guys don't have to sit there and suffer through it. So we will be catching a bunch of Pokemon off camera. And so if you guys see in the next video our Pokemon encounter going up by a lot, just know it's because of that right there. Oh, yeah, that's not like that. Oh, interesting. $20 special attack? I feel like I have to go with you. I wonder what rewards we get. Woo! And he's burned. Shouldn't take but one or two more of these, maybe? Yeah. Actually, maybe two more now. Mm. Okay, the burn actually took him out. Cool. What rewards did we get from that? Do we want to capture that Nuzleaf? No. We got 3 leftovers, 2 big nuggets, some rocks, a lumberry. Okay. That's actually really awesome. I definitely look forward to doing a bunch of those. For sure. Absolutely. What was this again? Also, I've been thinking about it whilst I was, playing and enjoying the game. I absolutely have to. In this video, I mentioned me adoring Shadow Lugia. So, one thing I will guarantee that we are going to do is pick up a Shadow Lugia. Just to enjoy this video, we are going to pick one up. So I'm a huge fan of Shadow Lugia, so I feel like I have to. Oh. There it is. That's just so cool looking. Holy moly. That is just so cool. We'll just kind of play around with some Shadow Lugia action. I love Shadow Lugia. It's easily my favorite Pokemon of all time. It just looks so cool. So definitely, I just not realized we didn't battle that lady, did we? Whoops. Let's go battle her real quick. I was so excited to pick up a Shadow Lugia. Wow. That is so cool, guys. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. That is definitely really cool. Definitely. Now, I wonder if that just makes it appear as a regular Lugia, perhaps? I'm not sure. Well, I'm in my inventory. Right here, Pokédex. Okay, so it's just here to look like Lugia. It's just like a reskin. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So, we're still gonna go ahead and don't worry, we're only using Shadow Lugia for this battle. Because I'd rather not completely make the game unfair. So this will be the only one that we use Shadow Lugia for. But I just love Shadow Lugia. So I felt like I had to. Wow. This is just a beautiful Pokemon. That's also why I took the EXP share off. So that way it didn't give one Pokemon more EXP than the others. Wow. Incredible. Oh, I actually didn't turn off the EXP share. Oh well. Make Galarian Zigzagoon. Okay. Woo! Critical hit! Woo! Okay. What? No way! I spent over an hour looking for this thing, and now it just randomly appears. What? That's so annoying. Dude, what? Oh, Lord. Alright. Also, off stream, or off the camera, I keep saying stream because that's actually how I film my content. I do a private live stream and then edit it from there. But at the end of all of these, I will be, or at least from this point forward, what I'm probably going to do, just to save you guys the annoyance of me constantly pausing the video and jump cuts everywhere. I am going to label these boxes, 1 through however many there is in this game. I think there's like over 1,000. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so there's 1,025. So I am going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to label all of these to 1,025. I have an extra box here for like skins and stuff like that. So we will have these organized and labeled off camera. And from the next video onward, what we'll do is I'll just keep tabs on what areas we skipped. And we'll head straight to the gym, focus on the story, and that way we can have a good time instead of, like I said, just a bunch of like cuts here and there. So hopefully you guys do agree with that. Let's see. I know you want to battle, but I don't want to battle you. Actually at 1.5 times EVs, which is interesting. Alright. Let's make sure I don't have water types up front. I don't. It's electric. I think Bulbasaur is neutral against electric. He needs the XP like bad. And we have another raid den up front, which is super awesome. Love to see it. Why are you thunder waving me? Oh no. Oh, but the Vine Whip clutch. And never got paralyzed. I almost said paralyzed. Uh-oh. English ain't Englishing, people. So we're going to run right on over here. We're going to skip this trainer. Or not. Heavy rainfall. This is what I meant, you guys, by the way. Like I said, sometimes random weather effects will appear. Interesting. We're actually gonna send in Finnegan for this one. I wonder if we can, I wonder what rewards you get in here. Max guard. Ooh. Wow. So we got destroyed. Holy moly. Okay, I can heal though. I would love to get a burn. It just keeps max guarding. What is it doing? I won't complain because it's letting me get embers off. Ouch. I desperately need a burn. I'm just not getting it. If I can get a really good burn, that's all I really want. I actually got a lucky 2 in a row. Interesting. I never got one burn. That is just so massively unfortunate. Oh wow, and the actual raid ends as well. That's really devastating. That was just really, really devastating there. Excuse me? What? What? That's not meant to be there, so I'm gonna choose not to encounter that. I think it's because of the rain, it's spawning a bunch of water types, because that's not a natural spawner right there. So I'm gonna choose not to use that. Holy moly. Is absolutely crazy. I honestly think we're fine. I'm curious. I mean, 19 special attack. Not much different from Chari. I have no idea. But let's go ahead and knock this gem out of the park. Oh, what an unfortunate Thunder Wave there. And the first trainer, unlike normal, actually has 2 Pokemon. That's another thing I really enjoy about this game, is they actually upped the people, so now they are smarter and have more Pokemon, making the game all around harder. So that's really interesting. Another thing I can say I definitely enjoy about this specific remake. Oh, now it's over. This whole gym is just over. This is why I chose not to use Charmander whenever I saw how close he was to level 12. How do I know Protect? Interesting. Yeah. This is just so unfair. Just Dragon Rage. Alright, so... Now, actually, I think that Magnemite might even have Sturdy, so we won't use that against Magnemite. We will not use that against Magnemite. Everyone else is free game, though. Except Marie. Marie might have more than 40. Nope. Not quite. I actually didn't have sturdy, which is interesting. I noticed a lot of Magnemites actually have sturdy. Which, I mean, makes sense. You know what I mean? So, it's not like a surprising thing. To, like, at all. So. Oh, I messed it up. Alright. Let's go ahead. Get the first gym badge in Pokemon Roria Conquest. Starting out with the Electric Rock Geodude. Very interesting here. Very interesting choice, to say the least. We are going to go ahead and go for a Dragon Rage. He goes for the Stealth Rock, which is absolutely horrifying. We're going to hope that it does not come down to us swapping Charmander out, because we never healed the rest of our team. Charmander now level 14 as well. Getting a couple new additions here in the movesets. That's actually the special attack one. I just saw Leaf and thought it was Razor Leaf. Now he is going to send in a Magnemite. This is again another one of those ones. I assume that he is going to have... Wow! What a massive shockwave coming from the Magnemite here. Absolutely crazy. We're going to go ahead. I believe I have... What was the mud move I have here? Mud Shot. Interesting. Okay. I think the best case scenario for us is we're going to go ahead and maybe go for some Bite Shenanigans. We actually do live, but we don't do much damage at all. That's really scary. So one thing I would love to try to set up, if plausible, is we're actually going to try to set up a Leech Seed. Leech Seed would be very detrimental if we can tank one hit. Shockwave does not kill, and we go through. We seed the Magnemite, which will now give us a portion of his health every turn. We're going to go ahead and just go for a Vine Whip, do a little bit of damage. But yeah, I knew we were kind of done for there. That's not what we wanted. We needed Bulbasaur for that beautiful, and I mean beautiful, wonderful Leech Seed, which will give Pokemon like Mudkip the ability to potentially do some damage. Now, we have to tank one Shockwave. It's not going to happen. Unfortunate. This might be an end game right here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go for an Ember here. We're actually going to die. So this is first attempt completely over. Very interesting. This Magnemite was a lot scarier than I gave it credit for initially. I will definitely give it credit where credit is due. Popplio going to go down in one hit. Very unfortunate. Wow. I was not expecting the level 16 to come out. That's very interesting. Like I said, I was not expecting that whatsoever, you guys. Looks like his health bar still in the corner there. But wow, I was not expecting that at all. We were still relatively healthy, and it was just not enough. That was crazy to me, to say the least here. Let me see here. We may need to get some special defense IVs. Those are so expensive at the same time. I don't know. We're definitely gonna give that one another rerun here. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. Crazy first attempt right there. Uh-oh. Gotta hit the last one. There we would like to save Charmander if plausible. We're going to start round 1 off with Mudkip. Just because I think Mud Bomb might be able to assist us. I mean, it's a rock electric, so... And if it gives us the ability to not have to deal with a scary rock. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is. The Stealth Rocks are coming out regardless. Interesting here. Going right into the Mud Shot again. Very defensive. Very especially defensive, apparently. So that's crazy to me. We are going to go ahead and pop right into this. Go for a Mud Shot. I don't believe we survived, though. Yeah. It's just unlivable for Mudkip. Poor Mudkip. We're actually going to go ahead here and swap into the Fennekin. Fennekin, who I do believe can tank maybe 1 hit. Going to go for an Ember. Fennekin actually doesn't live a single hit. So this is really, really bad for us. For sure. Now, Bulbasaur and Spirigato, we do not live 1 hit each. So we are going to go ahead and pop a Leech Seed. Hope we can do a little bit of damage here. We'll actually live 2 hits. Because of the Leech Seed damage going off here. We are going to go ahead and just go for a Vine Whip. Maybe get a little bit of damage off here. We actually still didn't survive. Very interesting. We are going to go into Spirigato here. Spirigato, whom I believe can tank 2 hits. But still, we just aren't going to risk it. We're going to go for some guaranteed damage here. See, that was a good decision on my part. And he gets sapped by the Leech Seed. Very unfortunate, but we're still going to die this turn. We actually don't die this turn. Magnemite at a really low HP value. Maybe even... Oh, he still goes for another Shockwave. Very unfortunate for us. We need Charmander to somehow live 1 hit. 1 hit. Charmander, very unfortunately, does not live that 1 hit that we need. And that is round 2 actually over again. Wow. This Magnemite is crazy, guys. Holy moly. That is insane. That is actually insane. So I think the best way to take out this Magnemite is going to be with the Bulbasaur Leech Seed strategy with the help of some potions. The potions are going to be what comes in clutch. 110%. So let's go ahead and let's buy some potions. We're just going to buy a handful of potions here. Alright. Let's see if we can get lucky here on the 3rd round. Uh-oh, where'd I go? Potentially as well, Trick Room is, I believe, up here somewhere, correct? I believe Trick Room was like up here somewhere. Right? Trick Room's in one of these houses or something. I do remember Trick Room being here. Yeah, art is definitely your passion, my man. Absolutely. Where is Trick Room? I completely forgot. Things aren't always as they seem. I was assuming that maybe Trick Room was like somewhere locked away in here, but I guess not. I know it's somewhere. I just forgot where Trick Room's like actually located. So Trick Room's not here either. No, Trick Room's not gonna be in there. Could Trick Room be behind the gym potentially? Oh, you know it's probably gonna be up here. If I had to take a wild guess. Interesting. The Trick Room's not here either. Where is Trick Room? Maybe behind the gym? No, I won't be behind the gym. I believe he just tells me about that. He gives me access to cut. I actually don't think I know. That would be such a clutch thing to have. Oh, there, my D button wasn't working. It's got to be somewhere over here, right? Let me actually look here. Let's go ahead and review. It's SmackDown. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, it was that guy. Okay, it says I have to walk through the wall. Okay. Absolutely nice and all. And probably wants to learn Aquajet as well. Absolutely. Excuse you? It's so dark. I actually can't really see much of anything. Oh Lord. You're still going. It's this house here, and it says on the right hand side there's a wall I can walk through. I think it meant on like the left hand side. Definitely not. There we go, guys. Bruh. Okay, so we're all unable to learn it, apparently. So that's interesting. Man. I think we get everybody to level 16. And yeah. I think getting everyone to level 16 is going to be the power play here. Bulbasaur needs it the most, obviously, here. No, I think getting everybody to level 16 so that way they evolve. It's actually still under the level cap, which is absolutely clutch. Which level caps aren't really a thing because it's not like a Nuzlocke or anything, but no, it's still nice not to be just like completely over leveled because I do like the challenge. So, but considering the first gym's actually forcing me to evolve is super cool. Let's see here. Ooh, poison powder. I'll definitely take that. I'd actually prefer that. What? Heck yeah, that's also going to help a lot for catching Pokemon as well. Huge. Kidding me? Yeah, Mudkip's now level 16. I don't really want to quick attack, I'll be honest. Uh-oh. He knows Ember. Okay. Now that cast form is gone and out of the picture here. Okay, and Charmander's also level 16 now as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's evolve a couple of these guys. Marshtomp, I can already tell you right now, is going to be absolutely massive. It's going to be very nice having a ground type. And he's already wanting to learn Bulldoze. That's huge. Honestly, Marshtomp could probably solo this gen. We're going to pop off with a Charmeleon as well. Alright. How far along are these guys? Maybe like a third of the way. Same with you. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to turn off the EXP share. gonna switch that off. How much do you need? You're really close. You're not really that close. You're not really that close. You're not really that close. Okay. So what we're going to do is probably just switch train. Not switch train, but I'll pop you in really fast here. Bulbasaur. And I will swap you out with Spirigato. Okay, and we'll pop some usages. There we go. Takes about a third of the way, which is perfect. I'll just go ahead and do this. This really got a guaranteed gets to 16. And cast form. I'm sure it has water gun. I think Finnegan can tank a couple hits. I hope. We're gonna pop and incinerate. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we are gonna go ahead and pop a couple more evolutions in here. Bum 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 bum. Aha! Let's go ahead and pop Spirigato. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We are going to accept our death here. Might as well tackle it a little bit, just so it gets like a little bit of health gone. Obviously would die if this stays in like the experience range of the others. No, was it you? No, definitely wasn't Roria. It was Breaks and who I wouldn't mind being a tad more EXP. And we'll swap on out over to Populio. Alright. We're going to swap Populio out. And into Mosh Top. We'll pop a full dose. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Well, probably I would like if you could level up here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just pop some good ranges. That'll be fine. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And there we go. And we're level 17. Interesting. Alright. Really? Poplio is not ready to level up? Interesting. Well, I definitely will turn the EXP share back on. I guess we're gonna get to level 17. Pop some water guns. Almost. All freaking most. There we go. Alright. I was wondering, I was like, that's weird. Barely doing any damage. Breaks and I wouldn't mind getting more EXP. Pop and incinerate. And then an ember. Aha, there we go. Poplio is now evolving. And now, honestly, not to toot my own horn, but I think we're golden. Go ahead and heal up really quickly. I think Marsh Stomp solos, honestly. Did that Ash catch him? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, it is. It's Ash flipping catching. And he's spazzing. Alright. I think Marsh Stomp is our lead, correct? Yep. What? Alright, let's go ahead and hopefully take this guy out. 3rd time's a charm. The first Pokemon Gym Badge. Let's see if we can get it. He is going to lead with the Geodude. I'm going to lead with Marsh Stomp. Marsh Stomp is going to go for a quad effective Bulldoze. He barely hangs on in there with the Focus Sash, setting up the Stealth Rocks. We're going to go ahead and just end it off, though. We're going to pop a Water Gun and have him out of here. Hey, a Florgato finally getting level 17 as well. Catching up with the squad. Popping in the threat himself, Magnemite. However, without the capabilities... Oh, he has Levitate. He may not have Sonic Boom, but we don't have our quad effective, and we're already half HP here. We're doing our best to keep up the damage and the DPS. but it's not looking great. Magnemite uses Swift and takes out the Marshtomp. It's currently 1-for-1 in the league, but we're going to send out Brionne, who, even though she takes rock damage, we're going to pop an Aqua Jet and take Magnemite out of here. The next Pokemon he's going to send in is going to be the Lantern, the Chinchou Pokemon. What we're going to do, we're going to send out Florgato. He is going to be a neutral Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. She will be a neutral stab. Actually, won't even be neutral. We're going to go straight in for a super effective hit. Leafage doing about 50%, healing with the Citrus Berry. We're going to need a critical if we want to take her out next turn. We eat that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe a snack here and there in between the meals. You guys should not be doing that, by the way. Icy Wind. We managed to dodge the attack. I didn't even know she had that. I don't know why she didn't use that first turn. But with her down, Florgato takes out the Chinchou. Sending in the Pikachu, we're going to send out our ace, Charmeleon, who's currently the highest level on our team. Level 18 matching Pikachu, who's level 16. We're going to pop in a Dragon Rage. Going for the Fake Out off rip. We're already missing a third of our health before we're able to move. A Spark doing massive damage and proccing a Paralysis, which activates first turn, stopping Charmeleon from moving and effectively getting him eliminated. Using Charge Beam and raising the special attack as well, Pikachu is setting up and playing very, very scarily smart here. We're missing the two Pokemon who'd be able to absolutely handle this threat on the field. We're just gonna go in straight for an Aqua Jet, get the guaranteed damage here, going for another Charge Beam, which doesn't kill us, but raises the special attack once again. We're gonna go for another Aqua Jet, leaving him at 0 health, effectively taking him out. Brionne going to level 18 with the absolute Breaks and Learning Psybeam, which is absolutely clutch. We're absolutely going to learn that. But Brionne somehow with the clutch of the stab priority move Aqua Jet. May not be a physical attacker, but still headbutts like a semi-truck. But a beautiful ending to the first gym badge. Very difficult, but we finally made our way through it. We've obtained the Arc badge, got Charge Beam, and we have ended this battle. Wow, that was a very, very difficult battle. We even had to go and grind so we could evolve just to beat it. And in fact, be one level over to relatively smoothly beat it, I'd say. I mean, it wasn't the smoothest it could have been, but it was definitely pretty smooth, I'd say. But wow, guys, and that is it. Whew. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, this is where we're going to end it off for right now. Like I said, I'll be doing a bunch of stuff off camera, and I will happily show you guys as soon as you guys see the next video. But without further ado, I really hope you guys enjoyed this first video. I'll be pumping out the second one as soon as I humanly can, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Later, guys, and stay burning hot like a fire.